tomorrow will be better. We have a function here on the board, and then the question says, find the x-intercept of f of x. Follow me, dear friends. Solution. Before everything else, let us let our function f of x to be y. So we will say let f of x be equal to y. This means that everywhere we see f of x, we will replace it by y. So I'll have that y will be equal to 3 to the power of x plus 1 and then minus 4. At this point, let me stop and remind us about something very important. The x-intercept of any function is a portion of that function which touches the x-axis. This is one thing to know. Another thing to know here is, at this very point where that graph or that function touches the x-axis, the corresponding y-coordinate should be equal to 0. I repeat, at the point where the graph touches the x-axis, the y-coordinate, the corresponding y-coordinate should be equal to 0. The summary of what I'm saying is this. At the x-intercept, y should be equal to 0. All right? So this is the key element for this question. So at x-intercept, it implies y should be equal to 0. Therefore, let's come back here. What is y? Y is all of this. Let's equate it to 0. So I will say this implies that 3 to the power of x plus 1 minus 4, which is our y, should give us 0 at this portion. So at this point, of course, no need to say that we are looking for x. We have to make x a subject of this formula. So what's the first thing to do here? Let me send 4 to the other side. So I'll have that 3 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 4. At this point, the bases are not the same. So no need trying to say equate this to this because the bases are not the same. The only solution here, dear friends, is to take the logarithm on both sides. So if we take the natural log on both sides, we will have here that, or log of base 10 on both sides, we'll have log of 3 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to log of 4. According to one of the properties of logs, this index here should go right here and become a factor. So what are we going to have here? We will quickly have that x plus 1 into log of 3 should be equal to log of 4. Let's not carry so many things. At this point, all I can do here is, this is what I'm looking for. Let me start by dividing both sides by this thing, which is not necessary to me. All right? So I will do it like this, and then I'll be left with x plus 1 is equal to log of 4 divided by log of 3. Of course, all I'm left to do here is to take away this positive 1 and send it to the other side, and then I'm done. Therefore, x will be equal to log of 4 divided by log